They said the house was never real, but I found the same door again. In a completely different city. It's been over a year since I escaped the house. Since Mira disappeared. Since that thing let me go. But I haven't moved on. How could I? Every relationship since has failed. I can't sleep. Can't stay in one place. My life is haunted, not by a ghost but by the silence she left behind. I started reading up on occult texts, curses, possession and shadow paths. Something called the Red Thread Bride. Every mention seemed to lead back to one phrase. The door appears to those who are bound. Bound by what? Well, curiosity? The curse? Or Mira? I moved to another town miles away trying to forget. I got a new apartment. Normal, simple and safe. Then one night, my upstairs neighbor came knocking. "Hey, your girlfriend left the hallway light on again." I said I lived alone. He turned pale. I saw her. The one in red. She was humming. I didn't even have to ask. I ran upstairs. There it was. A hallway I knew didn't exist. And at the end, the door, black, cracked, red light bleeding from the seams. I broke the door open this time. Inside it looked different. Older and dusty. Like a shrine mixed with a torture room. But on the table, her journal. New pages. New handwriting. It wasn't mine. He found me again. He keeps looking. I warned him. I warned them all. If he opens the door this time, it won't let him out. One sentence was underlined 3 times. "Don't try to save me. You were never supposed to." Inside that room I saw a box. A wedding dress. Not Mira's. Different, dusty and burned. I saw photographs of my own wedding, only not the one we had. This one looked grand, gothic and candlelit. Mira was smiling in it, but I wasn't in the photo. Just a figure with no face. Then the humming began again. I finally understand. Mira was never meant to be married. She's the vessel. The Red Thread Bride is not a person. It's a curse passed from woman to woman in the Devkar bloodline. Arranged marriages aren't about tradition. They're about containment. Every husband was supposed to die to keep the curse trapped in her. But I survived, which means the entity was never sealed. And now, it wants to complete the wedding. That night, I dreamed of the forest again. Mira stood under a crimson moon in a red bridal dress, barefoot and surrounded by her 7 former husbands. Their faces were melting. "Hello," she whispered. "You were the only one who listened. That's why I chose you." Suddenly they all turned and rushed toward me. I woke up screaming. My walls were bleeding red from the cracks. Candles lit themselves. The black door was in the center of my room now, hovering inches off the floor. I knew I had 2 options. 1. Leave, go into hiding, let the curse continue. 2. Enter the door. Face whatever lives inside and end it. I chose the second. Inside I found Mira, dressed in that same red bridal gown, floating above the ground, face pale, whispering words in a forgotten language. She turned slowly, eyes filled with sorrow, and said, "You never should have loved me." Then, she smiled. The room exploded in light, fire, screaming and laughter. 1,000 hands pulling me under. I woke up in a hospital. Burned scars on my chest. No one could explain how I got there. There was no house. No neighbors. No building permit for my apartment complex. Authorities said I'd been missing for 3 months. They found only one thing with me. A torn photo. Me and Mira. But this time, we were both smiling. And I was wearing red.